Hooray, we're out of the fucking swamp. And now we're in crazy.
Somebody once told me.
Really? Yeah, you had to make that joke?
Yeah. The thing is, the joke only works if you don't expect it. But the joke also only works if you're in the swamp. So people don't expect me to make that joke if we're not in the swamp. Therefore, they didn't expect it.
Honestly, Edgy, I was expecting you to say, "Get out of my swamp."
Yeah, I never watched Shrek, so I don't know.
Really?
The accent or yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's
okay.
wow.
So I wouldn't say that I never watched it, but if I have watched it, it's a long time ago, and most importantly, because I keep on saying this, I probably watched it in Dutch.
True.
True. Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I don't feel like
Okay, I will say
watching
this. Go ahead.
And I don't feel like watching a kids movie in, or well, I mean I say kids movie, but Shrek is definitely part of the family friendly, well not family friendly, the family kind of movies, the ones that are not specifically made for kids but still have a PG rating.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Like, it doesn't Shrek have a scene where Donkey just straight up kicks him in the nuts?
Yeah.
And Shrek also calls him a jackass.
Shrek. Yeah, the donkey
Really,
kicking Shrek in the nuts was from the second one, actually.
Right.
It's when they were battling up. It's when they were fighting Puss in Boots.
Yep.
Because like Shrek grabs him and like Puss moves out of the way and kicks him. Like, did I get them? Yep, you got him.
Yeah, but I'm not going to dig up this old DVD just so I could, watch a kid-friendly movie only in English. It's
Fair enough.
I say that, but the other day I did fetch a Blu-ray of The Bad Guys.
That is such a good movie, honestly.
It is.
That Cannoneer will never hit those two, by the way. You actually have to do it yourself. And you...
So then what's the point of the cannon being there?
Yeah. They're blocking the way to the flight stage.
So they're doing you a service.
Nah, Icy Flight's not that bad. Icy Flight is not that bad.
Yeah, you say that.
Oh look, it's a jester. Roast the jester, just like in medieval times.
Wait, do they explode when they're killed?
No. No, the jesters in this world are immortal. Basically, they're just little timers to alter something in the world.
Right.
They don't get too annoying until you get to the boss stage, which is the second area they're in. And they're in here in the main world itself and in the boss world. There are ones that you can flame and they'll turn into lanterns in the first level we're going to in this video.
Right.
Right.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
I have no idea why his voice actor gives him an Australian accent. It's like, what, is Dreamweavers the Australia of the Spyro world?
I mean, there's like famous magicians from Australia.
Maybe they just wanted variety.
True.
Yeah.
Also, I know that I probably said this before, but one thing I do really want to point out from the Spyro Reignited trilogy in comparison to the Crash Insane trilogy is that once again this game has subtitles, which the Crash Insane trilogy should have had in the first place.
Wait, didn't they add subtitles?
No. No, so that's kind of the one
I
thing
thought they
I'm
did.
currently. That's the one thing I'm currently debating on. If I'm gonna record the Crash game, will I edit in subtitles or will I just go like, yeah, fuck the viewer, you'll find out. And to be fair, in the first game, it's not really that bad. It's just really the first cutscene and. But
And
then when
that's
you go
it.
to the, but then when you go to the second game and especially the third game, when they actively start harassing you in the loading screens. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the time twister segments, like the between the warps. Yeah. I thought they added subtitles in the Insane trilogy.
No, they did
No.
not. Which is weird considering, you know, it came out in 2016 when pretty much every other game included subtitles.
I will say this,
comes
at
to-
least-
it really comes to a point where it's weird when games don't do it. I mean, we've had subtitles from like, I mean, Metal Gear Solid on the PS1 had subtitles. So how is it that almost 20 years later, your game still doesn't have it?
Because Sony is bunch of idiots.
Yeah, but Sony weren't the ones who made the
No,
remaster.
true.
Although
I will
okay,
say-
so
okay.
I do have to wonder, what was Sony's involvement in the in remastering of Crash and Spyro? Because there was a while where they were exclusive to the PS4, right?
Yeah. It's because that both games were basically exclusive to the PlayStation.
Well, they were, but I don't think there were specifically any contracts stating that they had to be exclusive on PlayStation.
True.
No, I think the reason like why they ported them to like the Switch and that is because of the success of both franchises and like the collections of like the original 3 games for both Crash and Spyro. They sold extremely well, so I guess they just decided that people that, you know, haven't actually played the games and don't have like the actual system, maybe we should make this easier for them to actually enjoy these games. So I think that's why Sony agreed to like letting them port Crash and Spyro to like the Xbox and Switch.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I don't know for sure if Sony actually had a hand in it or if they were just like, hey Activision, you own Crash Bandicoot, right?
Yes.
I don't know, I feel like there is a rich history of how it went down that we probably never know. Either that or it's widely available and I'm just showing my I forgot the word I'm looking for. Ignorance.
Well, you know what they say, ignorance is bliss.
You know, I think you
Yeah.
just might be the dragon.
You know, I never understood why the remake makes the dog enemies in the stage hairless pugs when they're in the small version.
Probably so you don't feel bad about killing them.
True.
Yeah. I mean, hey, think about this. They'd have PETA on them. If they did that. If they did, I mean, if they
disgusting.
didn't do that. Get your mind out of the gutter, Edgy.
I think Betty White's in PETA. Damn.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't.
I was making a Family Guy reference.
She was against.
Oh.
Oh,
Because there's an
'cause I was just
entire
about to say no
segment in which they talk about PETA, which
Okay.
because it sounds like how Lois says Peter, and basically Chris then goes, "I think Betty White's in PETA." That doesn't make any sense. Because Peter was just
Ne-
getting madder and madder.
Neither does all of PETA's actions.
Nope.
I
Hey,
have to
let's
say,
do-
I think
Hey,
all
let's
you-
basically have some of our female members almost shower nude in public. That'll sure show mistreating animals.
I fail to
Yes,
comprehend
I will
the
say
logic
this. I think
I fail to comprehend the logic, which could indicate either a flaw in my brain or a flaw in Pira's brain.
Flaw in everyone's brain, including the women
I
who
will
are
say
totally
this, I
fine
think-
with that.
Like all you need to know about Pira is that Pira is one of the few accounts on Twitter that I've actually have blocked. I rarely block people.
I will say this.
Thanks, Spyro.
I will say this. I think the thing about like the thing that
Bitch.
PETA has done that made me laugh the most is they were trying to petition to get the Ninja Turtles to become vegetarians and put vegetables on the pizza and not pepperoni. They were trying to essentially they were trying to get the turtles not to eat pizza at all. And so you had like the turtle fan base in an uproar. Like they roasted PETA pretty well.
Yeah.
And then you have PETA going after Nintendo for like abusing the Pokemon by cramming them into like those Pokeballs.
Well, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. The one thing that I find the most hilarious but also horrible thing that PETA has done was when they attempted to rescue a bunch of fishes, right? By releasing them into the wild. But then it turned out that the fishes in question were sweetwater fishes, and they put them in saltwater. They died.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to look up that story because it is twisted in all the right ways, and it shows you just what
I also find
what
it-
kind of a company PETA is, or I should say.
I also find it
organization.
hilarious. I also find it hilarious that PETA keeps trying to go after Steve Irwin's you know the crocodile hunter, rest
Yeah.
in peace. PETA still goes after like his family, and like his daughter roasted PETA and I guess like the PETA Twitter account went like silent for like a month after that.
You know that's always hilarious when the amount of hate you get is so much that you just go silent.
Yeah.
And then when you say
well-
something, you're like, the people will forget, right? Guess what, PETA? The
Yeah.
internet never forgets.
forgets.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. Bendy, I think, Brendy, I can't pronounce her name. The daughter, she had posted up a picture of her dad because it was like the anniversary of Steve's passing. So PETA responds by, they're happy that he passed away because of what he did with the animals and that. She responds with this savage roast, and then that's when PETA not only removed their comment from the tweet, but they went silent for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no one's going to
Yeah.
take PETA seriously after that.
I mean, look.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder why it is that PETA is still around.
Because people are still stupid and think PETA does and think that they do make
Because
good points.
because you have the Karens. You have the Karens,
yeah.
Edgy. You have the Karens supporting PETA. That's why.
Yeah. Not that I don't have any experience with Karens because I'm a courier, so I get across quite plenty of Karens in my daily life. Although to be honest, I want to introduce a subcategory to Karen and call it Helga, because I've met those types as well. Like not quite
Okay, that's not
Karens,
fair. You just came out.
not quite Karens, but pretty much on par with it. But I mainly
And I
refer
was just-
those to the 50-year-old smoking women who don't want to accept the package for the neighbors. That's a Helga.
And I was just gonna say, like, that was unfair to you. Like, you just came out of the portal and you just get smushed. But yeah.
I mean, the remake is done by is published by Activision, so it only makes sense for there to be one reference to Call of Duty, which is getting Spawn killed. Nobody? Anyway, we're in Lofty Castle.
I love it. You just pop that balloon and you just kill them. It's like, oh.
I hate what they turned the bird enemies in the stage into. I really do.
I think there's a reason. I think there's a reason why they changed some of the character designs.
In this case, this was
one.
one of the worst because they look like roast chickens in the original.
Yep.
And I fucking love that.
Chicken.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna admit they now have more of a resemblance to the fucking Big Bird from Sesame Street.
A little bit.
Oh, great. Now that you say that, I can't get that out of my head now, Edgy.
Oh,
Thank you
God.
for that.
You're welcome.
Those look like pigs.
Just imagine if somebody made a mod for that.
Oh.
They probably didn't. I don't know. This seems like the kind of game that doesn't really get any mod support to it.
We don't look that up actually.
The recent game that I've like videos that I've watched that had a mod added to them was SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake.
Fairies are always on your side.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hang on. Doesn't seem like there's any DRM for the Reignited trilogy going on, and it is Unreal Engine, so it should probably be pretty. Well, I wouldn't say it's easy to make mods for it, but I guess this is just not the kind of game where people are likely to make mods for it. Either that, or I could be horribly wrong.
Alright, so mods for this game I found. Local co-op with skin swapping.
Okay, to be fair, local. I do like the idea of that.
I feel that would kind of work against this game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to watch it in action.
Yeah.
Classic style HUD. Classic
Nice.
Spyro mod.
Which you're currently using.
Yeah. Classic Crystal Dragon. Original dialogue, subtitles, and beta level names. That's mostly
Okay, I think I get the general idea what the modern community for Spyro is like. just people who cannot let go of the past.
Oh, this one I could actually like. I like removing the blue filter from the swimming segments, so the water doesn't look like fucking murky shit.
Oh.
Maybe it's worth of trying out at one point. You have the PC version of Spyro, right?
I don't believe so.
Really?
Flame breath, rainbow flame breath. Cinder for some reason.
That is weird. That's a weird mod,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's not saying you have it on the on Steam.
No, I don't. I have the Switch version, which is what I play Spyro 2 on for this.
Yeah.
Ah, Spyro. Thanks. Supercharge.
Whatever. I guess
character-
you can I guess you can probably score it for pretty
Cheap, yeah.
pretty cheaply if you know when to get it. Because
A-
the games do go on sale pretty frequently, I'd say.
Yeah, they do.
That being said, I don't think there's a major Steam sale planned. When is Lunar New Year?
I'm not sure, but other mods we have Ember from Hero's Tale and Shadow Legacy. A mod that makes Spyro spooky. Minecraft Spyro.
That's weird.
Oh god. Hang on, didn't Spyro actually get like a Minecraft skin?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's also Mega Man X1, which I still need to buy.
The only
What?
time I actually spend money on Minecraft, aside from, you know, the realm I have with my younger brother and the actual game itself, the only thing I ever bought in the Minecraft store was the Sonic stuff.
Is that stuff still available, or did they discontinue it?
I think so. Like, I don't think Minecraft is the kind of game where things are, you know, temporarily available. It's not... Microsoft is not the kind of company that tries to win over consumers by giving them a sense of urgency. You know, not like, for example, what you see with...
Because like I looked for
Fortnite,
it, like
for
I couldn't
example.
find it, so I don't know.
Oreo Spyro.
Speaking of Fortnite,
Thank you for
Oreo
releasing me.
Spyro.
speaking of Oreo,
Wait,
Yeah.
Oreo Spyro?
Yeah, it makes the chest
Does
portion
he look like a
on his
cookie?
front and his back black, and his head and downwards white.
How do you twist, lick, and dip a dragon? What am I supposed to? What am I supposed to dip him in?
Making Spyro look like the Joker from Batman.
Okay, legit question, but why do you? Never mind.
People are
My
weird.
For those who don't know, I have a GOGL Home Mini on my desk.
That was Alexa.
No, it's not AOLEXA. It's GOGLE.
Oh.
Shit, what did I... Yeah, okay, so why is it that whenever people mention Joker, they have to specify it's from Batman? Like, are there any other Jokers aside from
Persona.
Persona 5?
There's one that turns Spyro into Shiba Inu from Nintendogs.
Okay, I do like Shiba Inu.
nice.
And stealing Sheila's hair. To make her bald like how she was in the original game.
Right. And what are you currently looking at? Are you on Nexus mods?
No, I was on a top mods. I was not looking
Yeah, but
at Nexus mods.
are you
No.
right?
And now I'm missing
Ooh.
one. Yeah. And it's all the way over there.
It's all the way over there.
Alright, speaking of Fortnite, apparently there's a Fortnite documentary coming out about like the success of it.
You know what I have to say about that?
What?